Thank you for joining us. We're here to do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us again. If you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. It does help the channel grow as well as helps me pick up on the energy. We're going to go ahead and get started with some oracle cards for the counterparts. Get an oracle card for masculine. House. That's home, stability, security, deals, contracts, where to live, selling, buying home, wanting to do so, maybe even making stable transactions and deals for stability and growth potential for security. We also have eagle for for mutual energy. Let's go ahead and do that. It's house for masculine. For mutual energy, we have eagle, soaring high, flying free. I'm going to push this back just a little bit for space. That went crazy. Alright, so eagle, flying high, soaring over a higher perspective, flying over a situation, soaring over. Eagles would be more on a cardinal signal, looking over a situation, flying over it, able to see from that viewpoint up there. For feminine, we have clouds, maybe in the clouds, more in a spacey area, airy energy, not I'm getting more ascended energy behind that clouds, but we'll take a look at it. Let's talk about it. Alright, masculine, what's the house for? How we feeling today? Maybe even being a little bit more grounded, more stable, more at home, right? King of Cups, being stable, being emotionally mature, maybe even emotionally resistant, maybe for his stability. And maybe he went home for comfort, right? Returning to a certain place for comfort. And that may be going back to him holding back feelings that may make him feel more stable, more emotionally stable and secure, right? Yep, to weigh options. To try and find balance emotionally as well. Okay. Patiently waiting for things to mature, to grow, to expand upon. It speaks to investment, kind of waiting for a return on that as well. Yeah, choosing a direction. Patience is the road he's chosen to travel. Waiting, holding back, right? Weighing options. Within this connection, a choice in love, making a choice in love, the lovers. Because there's a connection here. There's emotional ties. Masculine. Maybe not just having that fresh start, that optimistic, fresh-eyed, bushy-tailed look the Page of Wands brings to the table. It came out sideways, so it's not quite on the up and up yet, but I feel like it's on the way that way, with it being on the side. Alright, masculine, how else are we feeling today? The slower movement is for being weighed down, maybe even being burdened, moving slow because there is a lot of burdens on his plate, but also moving slow causes some burdens, maybe. Maybe one more for masculine. Trying to take care of himself emotionally. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Taking care of his own emotions, his own fulfillment, whatever fills his cup. Being selfish and overindulgent may have brought about this burden. Being cold, being distant, nurturing himself, putting that guard up, that block up, that hard exterior, but still nurturing or taking care of, growing, putting in energy, right? For a new cycle with this Ten of Cups. His complete emotional fulfillment, being independent, is making him feel left out in the cold, being on his own, being single, being solitude. He's having a tower moment. He needs to move away, move on to calmer waters for him to receive that happiness and balance. There's a lot of things hidden underneath. What will bring success is patience and temperance, weighing out the hot and the cold, putting it into some things. Let's see what else we got. Let's talk about it, feminine. And I'm sorry about that. That was something a little important. I typically don't respond, but if it's important, I will. I know how to divert my energy back. Let's talk about clouds, feminine. What are clouds for? Yeah, there's some small presentations of emotion in the clouds, maybe deliberating, maybe ascending beyond. Page of Cup energy. Let's see. Nervous, timid energy. Yeah, she's she's ascended beyond that. That's what the clouds are for. I felt that ascension. She's rejecting the small presentation of love, the squirmy energy. But even still, we have the masculine man options, trying to get emotionally stable, right? Finding some type of home or stability within his emotions. Feeling like the connection or the relationship is at a standstill, the stagnancy within this connection, maybe even looking at the relationship differently from a different angle, not taking any action, not making any moves, still feeling it, still having, there she go, and there's the Two of Cups as well. This here would be nurturing and following intuition emotionally. A lot of water showing up today for a fresh start. Okay, so she's looking at the relationship differently, and she's following her intuition. She's following her emotions. She's leading with her heart and her feelings to a fresh start, new beginning. She's rejecting any squirmy offers. There's some conflict though. Push and pull energy. Not conflict, not wanting to put in the work, not wanting to put in the effort. Let's see. Yeah, not working with any toxic energy. She's all the way around like I'm gonna ignore that. That's gonna lead me here. Like all of that just to say this. Page page of page of cups is gonna lead to devil energy when we're follow my intuition on that one. Yeah, 'cause she's the empress. She's growing. She's expanding beyond that mental conflict and building towards making some type of judgment call here, to take a fresh approach, a new offering towards groundedness and stability. Yeah, she's doing it quite quickly by holding back. She's going to make those moves and controlling her actions, being in control of that, right? But there's still some sadness and disappointment behind it that she has to, again, she has to put on this suit of armor as the King of Swords, right? And transform the situation. So let's talk about it. Mutual energy. What's the eagle? Let's talk about the eagle. For mutual energy, please. Yeah, eagle. Not things not turning around, seeing it from a higher up above perspective. Let's see here, and I'm sorry about that. Um, feeling things are not turning around. Not turning around for a passionate new beginning. Let's see. Let's see what else. I don't know about that one. Things are not shifting towards long-term success. Seeing things from a different perspective. I even feel like she's bored with the presentation. They both see clearly though. There we go. See clearly on how to gain success. The Ace of Swords and the Triumph. Seeing how to gain success. We're looking at it from a higher perspective. There's Ace of Wands again for a new beginning, the spark of creativity. I think it's at the angle of which you guys were looking at things, because even we have masculine holding back emotions, kind of trying to balance things out, as well as weighing options of what to do, what road to travel, what actions to take, being patient, looking at things grow. But we're not turning things around so we can have long-term success and stability. Feminine's also looking at things within the relationship, rejecting any small scary offers, right? There's a judgment call again. Making a judgment to hold back and resist, to stay strong, to continue to have that inner strength, right? Mutual energy. Not giving any romantic gestures. You mutually are seeing that, not presenting any mutual gestures. Okay, not moving too fast. We have slow movement. Let's see what else for mutual energy. We're not presenting, but we're equally giving. We're fairly giving to the situation, balancing things out. Meaning one more for mutual energy, and heartbroken. There's some sorrow tied to that. Not really wanting to do it, but having to do it, because you guys see clearly on how to gain success in this situation and get long-term success and stability. You guys are in your head, processing things. Try to take care of yourself while abandoning the situation. And there's the Emperor. Taking control of how you guys coming together. Walking away emotionally is a tactic to get some things shaken up. You're watching and learning, going deep within, hoping, wishing, and healing. That's a deep healing energy, and you're doing it by yourself. So again, we understand that we're going to do this on our own. We're on solo paths right now. We've taken twists and turns away from each other to figure out some things as far as what actions to take, what we want emotionally, how to move. It's a slow, burdensome crawl to his wish fulfillment. He's hopeful. He's wanting to embark on that new adventure, on that new journey for the connection. But it's a juggling act at this point. Let's get some clarifiers. Okay, let's clarify for masculine, and that should be kind of the last interruption, I hope. Let's clarify the King of Cups for masculine. Why the King of Cups? Holding back emotions, holding back feelings, feeling like third party is over, maybe even wanting to collaborate and pour into one cup and just surrender, right? So the King of Cups is showing back as withdrawn emotionally, holding back those feelings, not presenting, actually even being emotionally mature, right? But wanting to just give up that facade. So it's kind of like I'm putting up a false mask, right? Two, well, there it goes, and that stood up on the curtain, just kind of presenting himself to me. The Two of Pentacles, weighing options. The Emperor taking control of his thoughts, trying to control his thoughts, trying to boss up, and it's kind of like a boss up, a level up energy of being in his head, having to be in his head, taking control by putting himself there. The juggling act is him being in his head, taking control of those thoughts that keep going around over and over in his head, right? Because it's confusion. It's causing emotional confusion. There's choices, there's options, there's illusions all around this long-term success and stability, but it's still wanted. Fast. He's trying to communicate that, he's sending energy that he is moving slow at this time. Wanting to rush in, but missing the opportunity to charge forward. He's healing, he's resting, he's at a pause. Okay, so I feel like that's where we're at. We're at a pause now. Let's see. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. Seven of Pentacles. Moving on to calmer waters, becoming stable, loyal, dependable, successful, grounded energy, right? Moving on, shifting that energy. He is working on that, taking control of those thought patterns. What's the Two of Wands? Yeah, making a decision made at a crossroads, choosing which path to take. And a decision made for a passionate new beginning. Again, the Ace of Wands again, to get things sparked up. What's the Lovers? Oh, I'm just curious of what that was. Hangman. Ace of Swords. Come on, man. Getting truth and clarity. Um, Making choices in love, decisions in love, making the connection. You have the fast forward movement and the clarity. He's gaining clarity. Again, that's him getting that stability, right? What's the Page of Wands? Page of Wands again with the six, embarking on a new journey, which was a success, and getting started towards success. That page sending getting a message of success and triumph here, which again is the Six of Swords, and there's the Ace of Swords as well. I think it's more coming from the masculine side, but I think feminine's also understanding that. Feminine is having some type of push-pull energy, so she stopped working because there's a presentation of the devil. Like, yeah, I'm good with that. No, I'm not going to go that route. I'm going to follow my intuition emotionally, and I'm going to go towards a fresh start, new beginning. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Slowly moving towards commitment and his Ten of Cups. Feeling like this is the Ten of Cups. Having those emotions of Ten of Cups. That energy of the Hierophant. Learning the lesson on how to achieve total emotional fulfillment. Because we're at the Nine of Cups outwardly, but inwardly here we got the Hierophant lesson about the Ten of Cups. Moving slow. Ten of Wands. That burden, that toxic energy, yeah, that's what's keeping him stuck. That control, that thing that has a hold of him, the burdens that he carries. The Devil, Ten of Wands, yep, holding back. Has a tight grip. Again, whatever it is, it has a tight grip around him. Whatever it is, it's codependency, addictions, negative ways of being, behaviors, patterns that's constantly being constantly being presented. What's the Nine of Cups? The emotional fulfillment, self-indulgent, being a little selfish, maybe even overdoing some things, but internally waiting for these ships to come in, being patient. What's the Nine of Cups? Yep, waiting for a new beginning of love, fresh start, new cup. So underneath that, we present this small stable offer. While we are nervously and having fears and anxiety. So he may be presenting himself as a friend, just being there, showing up, maybe even showing off a little bit, but there's still the underlying energy of fears, doubts, worries, anxieties, and that goes back to the Eight of Swords, as well as the Two of Pentacles, weighing options. The Five of Swords, being his ego, sabotaging the situation, having mental conflict, right? Having to go within and become enlightened, trying to find the light, see what makes him happy. That's where learning the lesson about emotional fulfillment. Yeah, what to think, getting messages, getting downloads, getting information, collecting information on which road to travel, which direction to go. Disappointed having to walk away emotionally when he really wants to come just riding in and showing love, but instead he's fulfilling his own cup and following his intuition towards stability by taking care of himself and manifesting it. Boom, boom, boom. So now we're on the right place. We're on the right track, it seems like. Let's talk about Page of Cups. Feminine. Page of Cups. Mm-hmm. Feminine, you may appear to be the one with the emotional squiggly feelings here, because it's like bored, discontent, because that's all you're willing to give, because you're bored, you're discontent, you're missing the opportunity. That's all. This is all I got. and masculine showing up as with the King of Cups, like, I have this much, because I want to show the difference real quick on the depths of water for the page and the King. Now look how different the depth of the water is on both of those. One's not that deep. And that fish is in the cup. The fish isn't in the water, flourishing and swimming around, right? And this one's kind of held in that cup in a small space. Like, yeah, this is about it. Bored, discontent, but all the while, it's like willing to do whatever it takes and being strong, holding back, resisting, right? What's the Four of Cups? Following your intuition, rejecting, missing the opportunity, following your intuition as well. Back here with the Queen of Cups. What are we following our intuition towards? Controlled action, knowing what actions to take, what to act upon. What's the Hangman? Looking at things differently, getting a different perspective. There's some, not really making any moves, and there is some sadness and regrets behind that, but I feel, yeah, I feel like she's looking at things differently, disappointed in the way things were built or building. Regrets on what was built. Emotional loss. Okay, so there's some sadness, loss, regrets right here emotionally, but it feels like there's still some building needed. What's the Two of Cups? See, it's like the Ace of Pentacles sideways. It almost went, more downward, but it was still on its side. Like, it's almost wanting to turn down a fresh start, new beginning. Give me one more for the Two of Cups. Now that one flipped. Yeah, not growing. The fresh start, new beginning has no growth potential. What's the Queen of Cups? Following intuition emotionally, having conflict doing so. Why? Maybe there's conflict, so she's not making a choice in love. She's not making any decisions. Maybe even not bringing the connection together. It came out sideways. It's like she's blocking it. She's sabotaging it, trying to be strong. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, they're missing you, but there's no option. She's weighed her option and she's made her choice. And maybe even feeling like the past was unbalanced, unfair. Yeah, she's wanting reciprocity. She's wanting equal give and take. She's willing to wait for it. So she presents that Page of Cups and moves slow towards presenting love, taking a leap of faith. So it's like she's controlling her action. She's picking and choosing, and there's a fly in here somehow. Sorry. She's choosing her options, what direction to go, what actions to take, what act upon, what to build on, and looking at some of what the Ace of Pentacles presented had a lack of growth. It's not being nurtured, so it's like she's having some type of conflict, internal and external. Unable to make a choice in love, feeling like it was a bad choice in love as well, and blocking it. There's a nostalgic memory here of the imbalance, remembering the past imbalance. Five of Wands. Yeah, there's having conflict because there's a lack of transformation. Lack of transformation, so we can come together for a foundation. Being disciplined and pushing on. It's like, no, I'm cutting that out and I'm going to keep moving. Missing opportunities. 4 of Cups. Clarify the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so it's like she's not putting in the hard work and effort. However, there's still the Hangman. She's looking at things from a different perspective. So there can be a return to emotions. The Devil. Yep, there's a confusion. There's options, there's choices. She needs to make on her own independently. Being emotionally mature, and again, missing the opportunity moving forward with the relationship. But again, in and out. She's not here to stay. She's gonna go freely and do as she chooses. Beginning a new cycle through the unknown, the hidden emotions behind some type of heartbreak. Trying to go with the flow emotionally, getting tower moments, understanding, having foundations crumble for long-term success and stability as she takes care of herself. Sorry, I'm having a hard time speaking. Okay, let's clarify the wheel. Tower moment. Things haven't turned because there was a tower moment. You guys are having a tower moment. You both want long-term success, and you're having so there was a tower moment. Something happened. Something came up. Something came crashing down, and you had to go within. So that's kind of the same thing here on both sides, but masculine's more of understanding his clarity, his want for a new beginning, his emotional stability, being patient, waiting for things to come in. As feminine is in Hangman, stagnant, looking at things, being observant. Goodness. 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, long-term success. Maybe feeling like you guys are sneaking, plotting, planning for the relationship. There's a lot of hidden emotions. Things are fair, things are balanced though. You guys are just following your emotions intuitively, again, missing opportunities and moving forward. It's not like you gotta rush to come together. What's the Ace of Swords? Yep, King of Swords. Being disciplined, thinking clearly, being decisive, making strategic moves, and making decisions out of logic, and clarity and understanding. But it's weighing you guys down, and you want to shift things so you can keep pushing forward. So see, we want to drop one of those wands. And it's like 10 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Those burdens need to turn around so we can keep moving forward. We got to shift that. We got to heal. Yeah, we got to heal something. And boom, so we can continue to put in that work. We got to miss opportunities to keep the balance. Higher understanding, right? Yeah, discipline. Yeah, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, discipline and following your intuition. Yep, success. Feeling triumphant, feeling victory, going with the flow internally, being patient, being balanced, not too cold, not too hot, making a judgment. It's time for a new cycle. And happiness. Okay. Strength. Slow, patient movement, presenting small cups and waiting. Presenting those immature cups. It's like we're going to hold back. We're going to use our strength, control ourselves. Internally, we're going to move slow. We're going to present enough love and in romantic gestures. And we're going to wait. It's not going to be in an overabundance, oh, I love you, I swear to God. No, we're going to move slow. We're going to think about this. Because if we move too fast, we may not reach our happiness. So some things got to change. And we're wiser now. Some things have come crashing down. The way we used to do things needed to come crashing down so we can go within, right? There's that judgment. That's the judgment call, to have a new cycle for happiness. What's the Knight of Cups in reverse? Yep, shifting things around. That's internal. That's the internal shift. Six of Pentacles, reciprocating, giving, equal give and take in the relationship. You give a small cup of love, I give a small cup of love. And we're both mutually giving to the relationship equally outwardly. But internally, we're like, we're going to miss that opportunity. That's not for us. Three of Swords. Yep, for long-term success and stability, we give equally, we give balanced, we give fairly, we become more emotionally mature and stable. Let's get some romance angels. That's a repeat. Then we have the King and Queen of Cups both out today. We have the Queen of Pentacles shortly underneath the deck for the King of Pentacles. Did we get the Queen of Swords somewhere? No, she didn't show up. Okay. But we do have the Emperor, Empress. I feel right now masculine's more in control. Feminine feels like there is a lack of growth or fertility here. Maybe doesn't feel like it's gonna grow. A little bit of lack of faith, but again, needing to see things from a different perspective. Masculine, got release your ex. Time has come to clear your energy. True love, this is a romance of a lifetime. And calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you guys together. So, he may be even seeking some higher consult for this. So I'm going to ask that this is probably the calling in your soulmate, right? He's patiently waiting for his new beginning in love, his fresh cup. Because we have the Ace of Cup. Because outwardly we're at the Nine of Cup, fulfilled and happy. And then we're just kind of waiting for that 10th cup to come on in. Alright, mutual energy. Free yourself. Okay, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Hence the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. We move slow. We reciprocate so we can have that for long-term success and stability. We do not overgive. We give enough. We give enough and we build and we build. Three of Pentacles. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. How do you want to turn this around? Go within. And then I also did get some senses of healing energy. Feminine, we have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And it says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And then religious factor, your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. That's all. Follow your intuition on what actions you take. You hold back. You know exactly what'll gain you success and what won't. What will grow and what won't. Right? Stay optimistic. It's safe for you to love. Don't be afraid of it. It's just, we gotta know. We gotta have that inner knowing. To free yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. It's knowing how to take control of it. Because if we're just sitting there waiting, like, oh no, I'm not gonna do any of that. No, I feel like this is actions being taken for you guys to take control over your life. You have the key to your success and stability. You have the key for all of that, and that's all that card means to me. But it's also soaring like an eagle. Soaring. You guys are flying at this point. You're off the ground, okay? You've taken flight. Release your ex on this journey. Put an end to it. Maybe even holding back emotions and ending something with a third party. But again, we don't like to talk about that. We talk about wanting to, reunite and put in, just give in and surrender. But he's holding his feelings back. He does want to give in. But it's time to clear your energy, masculine, while we're on this journey. The Page of Wands, that little adventure that you're going on, you're doing that. What's true love? It's a romance of a lifetime. That's what you're working on. That's what you're putting the effort. That's what you're guided to work on. Calling in your soulmate. Yes, maybe even a little bit concerned. That's why he wants to give in, and that's why he's stuck in his head. Okay, it says free yourself. Time to be decisive. Make some changes. Put some things in effect. Make some rules. Change the way things have been operating. Make a change. Oh, courthouse. 5. Free yourself. Do what you want to do. Well, not like that, but, the sense of what it was speaking on personal freedoms. Worth waiting for main female. Main female may feel like this is worth waiting for, something to take its time, take her time with, to move slow in, as well as masculine, feeling like the main female is worth waiting for. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Again, another card of change, 5. 32, break it down to a 5, as well as courthouse, 23. Clearly decide. Okay, so you guys are in despair. You have to take your time, because you're going to have to clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. And this doesn't look as though a clear mind or is even able to make a decision. So we need to take our time. We need to move slow. We need to look at this, right? It is safe for you to love. Yep, courtship. Go ahead. Lay the foundation. Feeling like that transformation isn't complete. So it's like Death card in reverse, 4 wands in the upright. It hasn't transformed. It hasn't changed yet. Things haven't changed, so we're going to wait for things to change. But over a while, you can open that, you lay the foundation. In court, like, we don't have to be in a full-blown relationship. We don't have to ignore each other either. So stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And then we have adjudication here. You got to decide to be positive, though. You have to make that decision to remain positive. Let's One more for religious factor. Okay, sudden wealth. So, however you're being guided, however your belief system works, you're in for success. And that's what you can. It says expectation. You're kind of just sitting there expecting success. All right. You're calm. You're cool. I don't feel any anger. I don't think that conflict is in a negative light. It's like, no, I want it to. I feel the missing. I feel the nostalgia. I feel the essence of wanting that balance and that foundation. But you know you got to be strong. In the clouds, go to the clouds. Ascend. That's what it said. That's what I kept saying with the clouds. It was ascension, and then the religious factor is the higher level of source, which goes back to the eagle, seeing things from a higher perspective. Whoa. Okay, masculine. You got some words to say? More. Okay. For masculine, we have healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. That's what I was saying, putting it into a third party situation, maybe even just again as the alternate side of wanting reconciliation and wanting to surrender and give in. We got lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. I am getting that energy here with the things are not shifting, not moving, or turning in the way of long-term success and stability. So we gotta go slow now. We're seeing things a different way. We're going with the flow of how things are going. Tower moment, having those epiphanies, upheaval, transformations going on within. That's part of that. We got love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. That's the King of Cups. Sometimes that just comes out. He can't help it as much as he may try, because the love it is deep. The Golden Mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. It's kind of like he's trying to speed things up. He's rapidly moving towards clarity, getting understanding. So he's kind of starting to reflect on that. I feel like that behavior, that self-absorbed narcissist behavior. We got girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. So maybe that just having fun energy needs to be put into as well, right? Because that's what the Three of Cups could be. It could be celebration, going out, having drinks, just friendship and camaraderie, right? All right, so mutually, we got acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So I feel like that's to stop the pattern. Mutually, you guys are stopping what you guys have probably been through more than 7 times. Seven of Swords is basically that scheming energy, deceptive energy, sneaking, shifting. It's like not moving in the most upright. Wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. I think you guys want that. Hierophant, especially on masculine side. We got karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. That is both mutually letting go, love yourself, right? You gotta put yourself first, gotta make yourself happy, you gotta heal, you gotta give what you need to give to the relationship, and then just kind of keep moving forward. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. I feel like actually you guys are actually focusing in. You guys may outwardly in the 3D world be looking at it, but it's also, you know, inward where it's not being looked at that way. It's actually the perception needs to be shifted. That's why you guys are both in the position that you're in, stuck in your head. Hangman, hangman, twice for feminine, right? One moment. Okay, so sorry about that. But very soon, clearly decide you guys are a little bit in despair, which is why you guys need to take your time, wait for things to mature and get a little bit, more stable. Um, and that's why you have the despair for focusing outwardly instead of, needing to switch that inward, which we are actually, honestly, here with the hermit going inside, getting some introspection. For feminine, all right, yeah. We have the snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. We have hand of cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. So it is, I would say, a risk to hold back and not nurture a fresh start, a new beginning, because it's like that's not what I want. um, I gotta move through this confusion alone. We got, let's see, engagement ring, engagement, partnership, competition. I'm sorry, commitment, eternity, completion, union. And again, the things haven't transformed yet for that Four of Wands for union. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. We spoke about that here with the Five of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Maybe even disappointed, because if we're trying to get to the Ten of Pentacles, well, we're at the Seven of Pentacles mutually, but we're at the Three on feminine side. And Four for masculine, which would be Emperor and Empress. 3 and 4, which is how we got the 7, but we're still trying to get to the 10. We gotta balance things out to get to the 10. Okay, I'm following some other stuff. Okay. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, we did that one. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has blocked restraint. That may be the issue. We do have some ego, we have some hurt feelings. Actually, we have Five of Wands, Five of Swords, Five of Cups. One thing we don't have is Five of Pentacles. So she doesn't feel abandoned or anything. She doesn't have like a lack mentality. It's just some type of restraint or restriction that's maybe needing to be shifted here, because we have some confusion that she needs to work through on her own. But it's saying stay optimistic. She has some decisions to make. Keep a positive mindset, feminine. Consult, go to the clouds, look up, let them guide you. Okay. But as always, everyone, keep a positive mindset. Keep moving forward. Thank you. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.